So we challenge that whole generic notion of that research can cut across in terms of methods and practices across all cultures, saying, well, just hold on, what's distinctive about them? What can we learn from each other about the way we practice? And then, of course, within countries, the second point I really want to make is we've got people here from the academy, from universities, but we've got people from cultural organisations who have nothing to do with universities, who don't engage in research in that way, but they engage a lot with evaluation for funding purposes. And we've got people from different faculties who engage in assessment. And we've got people from organisations that are neither cultural nor universities. They're public businesses or private businesses. And for us, those two things are really distinctive. So if you think this is veering too much towards one area, and you're thinking, oh, is this really for me? Is this place for me to talk? It is. So it's to say like, I'm not making a connection with my context, with what's going on. And we can stop and we can talk about that and go, oh, maybe there isn't in this case. Or maybe somebody else can see that from another perspective. So we're really pleased that we've got people who are working and getting on doing their jobs. We've got people who are working and doing master's degrees and getting on with their jobs. We've got people who are working and doing their doctoral degrees and getting on with their jobs. A whole range of people. And we're not ascribing, we hope, any more value to those who are researching in an academic context than those who are working outside. Because it's beyond text. The key aim, as I'll come on to now, it's a way of introduction to this short few thoughts about arts-based research, is how do you move and go across the academy? Why does research stay in the academy? Why do people's eyes glaze over when they read research reports? Why do evaluative reports sit on shelves and get dusty and aren't looked at? Why do we have to pay to get access to knowledge and articles? Why? In whose interest is the current system? And arts-based research presents a challenge to that at its best. So, that was my way of introduction. And I'm just going to say, last few thanks very much, Emma, for all you've done for getting us here, and Claire, in terms of the organisation and getting people to contact with each other. Thank you. A round of applause. Claire's in Liverpool. You'll meet her on Sunday, because we've got a parallel programme with Canadian project looking at arts-based research in doctoral programmes. So we'll meet together with that programme. But she's there working with Jeff, who will also be with us when that programme finishes. Thanks also as well to Andy very much for acting as a sounding board in the planning, and Sai in that, as we've gone through and looked at the schedule of things. And thanks for Owen, who will be talking later on a bit more about the data collection and the work that he's doing in producing an evocative report for the whole of this programme, which is why he'll be filming things now. Have I forgotten anything?